in a DC game. Let's fucking go. Thanks everybody, and peace out. Welcome to League of DC. I'm your host, Taladia Blaze, and welcome to the show, guys. We're going to be talking about from ZSJL to Netflix, Shazam box office, and so much more. So, without further ado, before we start, let's bring in my co-host. You guys know him as Comics League. I know him as Jared.
Hello there.
Hey, hello there.
Let's
And
do
welcome
this.
to Batman. Welcome. All right. First thing on the topic of this is SnyderCon announced.
Interesting.
SnyderCon 2, I should say. Let me edit that actually. SnyderCon 2. How do I edit it again? Right there. SnyderCon 2. So yeah, so we got SnyderCon 2 coming up, guys, and it's gonna be amazing. It was recently announced that April 28th through to the 30th via Zack Snyder's Twitter handle that Dark Side wants us. And what was it announced to be? A watch along for SnyderCon 2, where we're going to be watching Man of Steel, BVS Ultimate Edition, and Zack Snyder's Justice League. As it's the second anniversary since the Snyder Cut, so we'll be talking about our best bits, and plus we'll be talking about sells ZSJL to Netflix and why it's viable. So we'll be talking about that as well today. While we wait on Jared to come back, as you guys are well aware, so some of you guys probably don't know, that I've recently changed a few things in terms of Discord servers and stuff. So.
I'm back. Sorry.
All right. Scrap that. I'll talk about that a little bit in the end. But anyway, yeah, Jared, SnyderCon 2.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun and stream live, so it's not like we have to go there. It's not like we're gonna miss anything if we don't go.
Yeah, we stream live. Is it on Vero or YouTube or what?
Either way, we'll be streaming it. We'll be at least doing a reaction stream during it, at least on Comics League, and talking about, because in the event that something is announced, we have to be live to talk about that.
Yes, for sure, for sure. But all of this is also like just before the second anniversary of the Snyderverse.
Yeah,
Snyder Cut.
which we just celebrated that on my channel. It was a fun stream, but yeah, and it was the movie that started my channel too. So
yes, and but yeah, it's gonna be crazy to do a watch along of all three films, right?
Oh yeah, that's good. Particularly if he makes the third one the Emerald cut.
Oh, yes, yes, for sure. But what I was gonna say is, shall we move on from this topic?
Yeah, because that's pretty much all we know. Besides the fact that Ray Porter and Ray Fisher have been were featured in one of the promotional videos for the event. So that is that. And it's good that, okay, so here's what people have to understand about this. It bodes well for at least Snyder Warner Brothers relations, because he has to get their permission to show the DC movies at SnyderCon. And now here's the thing. What it could be is just him saying, okay, you know what? This was fun. I'm moving on, which likely not, because that would get a lot of heat on Snyder.
Yeah.
honestly, the way I could see it is that this could be where he announces it, or at the very least, we'll get some Rebel Moon information, which awesome.
For sure. Rebel Moon for sure. Uh, okay. So let's move on, shall we? And we're
Sure.
gonna before we move on, of course, guys. I'm on that road to 1K subs, and please hit that subscribe button. Please hit
Sub.
that. I'm trying to hit a thousand subs by the end of the year. I'm trying to reach that goal.
I'll
So
consider it a personal favor if you sub to Taladia.
yeah, I would appreciate it definitely, as I cover everything in DC,
Mm-hmm.
everything from Snyderverse to non-Snyderverse, all that stuff. I'll be covering all of it. So thank
The only
you.
thing he won't cover is Gotham Knights.
Oh yeah, which you won't mention. Oh, anyway, let's talk about Ben Affleck. He's been in the news.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, apparently he's not directing.
Well, he's not. Here's the thing: he's not directing James Gunn DC stuff.
Yes,
Let's be clear on that.
James Gunn's DC stuff. Plus, furthermore, he also shed some light about the Snyder Cut to shed some light not only on Zack Snyder Justice League, but also the just theatrical Justice League.
Yeah, which I thought it was very interesting, where he said it was his highest rated movie on IMDb, and that says a lot because Ben Affleck has been in some bangers of movies.
Yeah, bangers after bangers. So, as you know, 20 years in Gotham, how many good guys are left,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Very few, according to Warner
Very
Brothers
few.
too.
That includes Warner Brothers. Yeah, we got a special sponsor. Uh, here's here's our special sponsor from the guy himself.
Yeah, second Warner Brothers.
I love that clip.
Yeah. So anyway, um yeah, what do you think? Y-
Well, I think it's very interesting how he specifically designated I have no interest in doing it for the gun DCU.
Yeah,
That's very interesting, because that says that if he had the opportunity to come back for Zach, he would.
yes, for sure.
Which
Uh
I still think that could happen. And honestly, again, he who must not be named apparently did a number on everyone, because that experience apparently, according to what he said, almost made him jump out of a window.
oh boy, he almost deleted himself
Mm-hmm.
because of that, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Um well, thanks the person who directed that theatrical. You almost got rid of the most accurate Batman
Oh
in
yeah, exactly.
comic book history. Um, so we'll move on because I think that's because
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot to cover. Let's talk about Shazam 2 fails
Yeah.
box office numbers.
Which, here's the thing: it's Shazam. It's no Superman. And by the
Yeah,
way, the Batman has a great comment right there.
the best Batman ever.
He,
Yes.
he definitely is. Remember when we were always a little concerned that he was going to be Batman?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember.
That was always quite a moment. It was until we actually saw, like, I would say the BVS trailer was when, oh, by the way, yeah, Shazam 2 was bad marketing. Yeah, 100%.
Even though
Because
it was, but even yeah. So go on.
I think it looks fun. And again, I'm gonna go see it tonight, and I'll let you guys know my thoughts about it. But so far, from what I see, it looks good. Particularly with like a lot, particularly with one specific cameo that makes sense if it's called Fury of the Gods. But see, here's the thing: what people are forgetting is that Shazam has never been the level of character, like recognition and like adoration, that like Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and the Justice League are. So really, and by the way, we said we don't think that Shazam would reach $1 billion, because second one didn't. And by Tevye, I'm going to see it tonight. I'll let you know what I think about it. It looks good. But
Huh?
the thing about it is that, all right, like I said before, Shazam is a little bit more of an obscure character in terms of what the general audience are used to. In terms of the general, where okay, could relatively like line up for that because the general audience is like, well, I want to see Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Green Lantern, and Aquaman uh, in a role and such. That's what I think it is. Oh, by the way, screw the critics. Absolutely, Tevia. Because
Yeah,
let me this way, the critics were wrong about the Snyderverse, dude. I never go by what the critics say. I go by what the audience says. And Talaya, do you mind if I check what the Rotten Tomato score, the audience score is for it?
yeah, go on. While you wait for doing that, uh, we want to share this.
It's an 85 on audience score. Are you kidding me? That's fantastic. Oh, and fun fact. So remember this was supposed to come out after The Flash, and that was going to be Sandberg's explanation for the suit change. We're just
Really?
gonna be like Flashpoint happened.
Okay. The movie opened to 11.7 million dollars on Friday, including 3.4 billion in previews. Projected weekend debut around $30 million.
How much did Shazam 1 make?
Let me see.
Because I mean, as long as it makes at least as much as Shazam 2 makes, I don't think it'll be that much of an issue. These people are treating it like it's gonna absolutely bomb.
Yeah.
Which I don't think it's gonna bomb. I really don't think so. I think it's gonna. I think what'll happen is that it'll have a relatively low first weekend, and then it'll make up its money. And yes, I do feel bad for Lawrence, for David Sandberg too, Lawrence, because he's a fantastic
Okay.
director.
Okay. Friday made 20 million.
Mm-hmm. You mean in terms of
Friday.
this movie?
No, Shazam. You just asked me Shazam.
Okay, so no, I'm saying how much did Shazam make total? The first one.
Total.
Yeah, how much did it make total?
1 second.
Yeah.
11.7 billion on its opening night.
It made 366 million total. That's not bad
That's not bad, but it's
for
also
relatively
not good.
obscure. As long as it makes that or more, I don't think it'll be that much of an issue. Again, people are treating it like it's an absolute gonna bomb, like it's that movie that shall not be named.
Yeah. Whoops.
And it's actually kind of funny. Black Adam made more than the original Shazam.
Yeah. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
so the way I see it is Shazam 2. I'm probably gonna wait until it comes out on TV or streaming services. I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
go to the cinema for it
I'm seeing it tonight.
because
Which,
after I got spoiled for it,
mm-hmm.
I'm just like nah. They've done someone dirty in that movie,
Mm-hmm.
and
All
I
right,
think
fair enough.
we all know who you're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Black Adam made actually $396 million, Tevia, which is still more than the original Shazam. And yes, the Shazam property is good. I like Levi as Shazam. I kind of hope he stays around.
No, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, especially after the stuff he said to fans and also to
True, that is a problem.
um. But oh yeah, by the way, we didn't mention Super Sons, Super Sons, Super Sons, Super Sons.
Well, he's Tevia still showed up, so
Yeah. Uh. But anyway, um, if Shazam 2 does not make the domestic whatever the amount of money that it's supposed to make back, do you think they'll reboot it?
I don't see again. I know those if it bombs, yes, I think they're going to reboot it if it bombs.
No, I mean get a new actor in and
Yeah.
okay.
Again, if it bombs, that's not a guarantee that it'll bomb. That's the thing there.
Okay, 1 second. I got like with something in my back.
Yeah,
Um,
but I
yeah,
hope the Marvel family stays in James Gunn's reboot. Yeah, me too, because I like the
it's
concept
not.
of the.
It's the Shazam family, not the
Mhm.
Marvel family.
Yeah, but you know how Tevia, like me, says there's only one Captain Marvel. And it's a
All
DC
right,
one, even though they didn't really legally it's Marvel stuff. But yeah,
all right. We're moving on to slowly move on, shall we?
okay, go ahead.
Uh, Superman and Lois,
Yay!
episode 1, baby.
I
One of
love this
my
show.
we reacted to it live on the YouTube page, guys. We did a reaction stream premiere. It was a great episode. Great episode. What did we see, Jared?
It was awesome.
We
Oh,
saw
we saw Onomatopoeia as the main villain. That's interesting. Oh,
yes.
who's not really a Superman villain, but okay, I guess
We
that's
saw
interesting.
we saw name drops to Intergang and
Which I'm really hoping they don't go with the Smallville version of Darkseid, the Space Cloud, because we all know for some reason whenever they have this big bad, have you noticed that like superhero shows in the day just put him as a cloud, all these
Cloud.
big villains? I'm like, what is up with that? Stop giving clouds a bad name. And by Tevia, yes, I agree. By the way, can I say I love the new suit. The new
Yes.
Superman suit looks awesome. And by the way, the fight scenes in this thing looked awesome. I forgot it was a CW show for a second there.
Agreed.
Again, this is the one redeeming thing we have from DC at the moment. Besides the comics, but that's besides the point.
The one remaining DC good thing that we have, besides the Snyderverse, of course.
Yeah, because when I talked to Enosh on the Point Dexter Lounge about this, he said his problem with the Superman suit is that, like, when he did this, you could see like the fake muscles like bunching up. And this one, I didn't notice that. They either weren't there, or like I didn't notice it. It looks like it fits him more.
Yeah. But yeah, Superman and Lois. There was also a lot of hanky panky, as I like to call it.
And by the way, if you watch Taladia's stream, you can hear me make very, very, very funny jokes about how useless of a character Lois Lane is.
Yeah, and it was like a little bit too much hanky panky there, and I was just like,
which, to be honest, when we have DC Comics writers saying talking about how Superman is kinky, that's just regular DC at the moment.
yeah. So that was that in that episode. Plus, I think they're setting up something big, right?
Oh yeah, they definitely are, which is going to be involving Lex Luthor. Because if you notice, we haven't seen Lex Luthor yet. They referenced him, but we haven't seen him yet. Which first off, I'm excited to see how this new actor portrays Lex, because I've never seen him in anything else. I don't think so. I'm interested to see what this person brings to the table.
And it won't be John Cryer, unfortunately.
Which I liked him as Lex, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, and I saw redeeming qualities in Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. I'm not going to say, I try not to say that like one person's portrayal of the character, except for Cassandra Cain and Birds of Prey, is completely unredeemable.
Yeah, for sure. But as well, guys, while we talk on the topic of Superman and Lois, we want to bring this up to you as well. Is that when Superman and Lois new episode drop, myself and Jared will be doing a watch along. And no, Jared, you won't be doing it on your own. You'll be watching it as at the same time, live and exclusive.
Yeah. All right. I mean, the reason why I did that is because I wasn't exactly sure what we were doing that day, and I wanted to make sure that like I got the thing. I did my homework, but now that I know what we're doing, that's totally fine. I'll wait. I'll wait.
Yeah. While I do miss the actors who played John Kent.
I like them. I like the new actor as John Kent.
Yeah, John Kent.
He's a little less annoying than the previous one was.
And he looks more like John Kent too.
Yeah, in the comics too, which is cool. I like that.
Yeah. So it's gonna be really exciting. I'm just surprised they made a new fortress. Of course, that was
Which I
cool.
like.
It definitely looks like you know, instead of a North Atlantic, went to South Atlantic, South, right,
Hmm.
for the
Yeah,
fortress.
it looks like the comics fortress as opposed to just an ice cave.
Yeah. Um. What else was there? What else was good? Was there? Oh yeah. Uh. Jonathan's Jordan's powers. You see him first rescue.
Yeah, which I like. I mean, I like how now there's a little bit more of tension between him and Clark because he wants to save people and he goes out on his own to save people. But you see, he almost causes a catastrophe, so he's still learning how to be the son of Superman, the super
Yeah.
son, if you will.
The super son.
Yeah, that one's for you,
Yeah.
Tevia.
That one was for you, Tavia. Yeah. So but anyway, I think that's enough Superman and Lois talk. We will we'll be doing episode 2 reaction uh on Tuesday, well, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. We'll be myself and Jared will be talking about this a lot more frequently.
Hmm.
Um all right, next on our list is uh Snyderverse to Netflix Day.
Again,
Trending
hope it
day, I should say.
happens.
It's trending day, guys. And you guys gotta know we'll be using the hashtag sell ZSJL to Netflix and sell Snyderverse to Netflix.
Do not tag Warner Brothers at all. Don't
Yeah,
even
do
touch
not,
Warner Brothers. Tag Netflix or the Netflix Geeked account.
or just tag Netflix. That's it.
That too. You could do that too. I do both, just because again it's like two goose, but it still goes to Netflix. So I just figured, what the heck. Do not attach the Fire James Gunn and Peter Safran hashtag. Do not do that.
Yes, do not do that and do not say I want to reek.
Because guess what? If you do that, guess what that does? It reflects poorly on everyone else that just wants it to go to Netflix and be done. You can't do that.
So yeah, I like let's talk about the Snyderverse to Netflix momentum, right?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the Tevia says, I still think this hashtag will work, but if it does happen, it will be interesting, but we will see.
Remember, Tevia, no one thought the Snyder Cut would come out.
Yeah, okay. Uh, oh, okay.
What?
Um, Dark Side is trending.
Oh, yeah. Because again, Lord Darkseid has made demands.
Uh, how much is Snyderverse? Uh, it doesn't tell me the number. Do you have the number?
How much is it total trending? Well, Cell ZS to Netflix is 39.8 thousand.
39.8 thousand. Okay.
Not bad, not bad. Let me check Snyder Queen because she keeps track of all this. Oh, shout out, Sammy. You're doing a great job.
Yeah, Sammy, great job you're doing. We are um
She hasn't updated yet on what the on how the other hashtag is doing, but as far as when last time I checked, all of it added up to like 70,000, which is not bad.
oh my oh boy.
What?
Clay Stubbs at it again.
Oh boy. Oh no. What did he tweet?
Making my approach. Stand by for awesomeness. Happy anniversary.
It's Clay Stab right there.
And it is an image of
Oh, okay, I think that's like the storyboard of like the boat that has
the boat.
Deathstroke on it approaching Lex's yacht.
Yeah. So yeah,
That's interesting.
for sure. Um, yeah, I stand with Ray Fisher.
Yeah, that's also trending.
It's also trending. But yeah, I think this movement is going strong. It's really, really strong. Um, I think that I think we'll probably reach the whatever next goal it is, and I think as well to double this, remember to follow the rule of engagement, which is to do the two hashtag, which is sell ZSJL to Netflix. Remember to spell that correctly, and also sell Snyderverse to Netflix and tag Warner, but not Warner, but there's a Netflix. Make sure you tag Netflix, and that's it. Don't do any other tags, and you'll be good to go. I've already done my part. I've posted YouTube, Twitter videos. I've been tweeting a few tweets today, in my show, my support, because I've been so busy caught up with my own video editing, because I've been
Hmm.
trying to get a video out for a topic which we'll be discussing on the show today.
And
Um,
yeah, what I did is I spent two days going through and making my edits so I can just start tweeting immediately.
if something does from it, maybe
That's
you can get.
true, Tevia. That could legitimately happen. Either way, I just want to conclude. I'm 100% sure at least we'll get a conclusion in some form, whether or not that's animated, comics, or live action. Obviously, I would prefer live action because why not? But if I can only get animation, at least in the Love, Death, and Robots animation style where it looks live action, or in the comics drawn by Fabok or Jim Lee, I'm totally fine with that.
Okay, cool.
Plus, hey, that could be DC's Ultimate Universe. In other words, after they do Zack's arc, they just continue the story.
And that could work out in their favor.
Hey, Warner Brothers, we're doing your jobs for you.
Yeah, it could. Indeed, Tevye says. Indeed, indeed. Um, but yeah, let's see what the numbers are. We will let you know on the next stream what those numbers were
Yeah,
financially on either on Jared's channel or mine. For those numbers, I think we'll be on Jared's channel. I think.
yeah, because we're talking about the third Matrix movie.
Yeah, so I think by the time um by the time it's over for like the trending day event finishes, we'll let you know the final numbers and figures and everything, and
Hmm.
keep you informed up to date on Jared's channel about that. All right. Next thing on our list is uh of course James Gunn at it again.
Oh boy.
Yes, James Gunn has been at it again in terms of uh saying one thing, next minute saying something else, right?
Yeah, are you talking about the? What are you talking about on this?
Well, not only his wife's situation,
Oh yeah.
but Superman legacy situation, and also with the fact that people are questioning him about you know, his trustability, whether we can trust him or not.
Yeah, because he tends to change his mind a lot.
Yes, way too much. So it's definitely uh, okay. I don't know what happened there. All right, let's reintroduce him back, Jared. Everybody from Comics League.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button.
Yeah, blame Jared.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. I got it. I got it.
Yeah. So yeah, James Gunn. I think James Gunn took communications of your PC.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't want us to talk about this.
Yeah. Let's see what's saying in chat. Nice. Yes. But yeah, so we have we think I think personally James Gunn is done. I think. Like, what do you think?
What, you think he's done?
Like, as in terms of like him backlashing and everything, it's not looking good, is it?
No, I honestly think that if Superman Legacy bombs, I don't think he'll have so much latitude anymore.
Yeah, he will have leverage over anybody over anybody else.
Yeah, I think honestly that's when Zaslav says, "Okay, we're just gonna have a little more authority with you now."
Yeah. I'm just taking a look at Twitter. Um, I'm just seeing if there's any. Okay. Just retweeting someone. Okay.
Now,
Um,
okay. Uh,
you go
Now,
on.
do you think they throw out the whole plan if Superman Legacy bombs?
Yeah, I think to throw out the whole plan for Superman Legacy if it bombs.
Uh, because here's a thing that is that's consistent with what Warner Brothers has shown that they're willing to do in the future. I mean that's consistent with Warner Brothers overreacting a lot. So
I mean,
it's not
it's
totally
happened
out
in
of
the
the realm.
past. It's
What?
happened in the past,
Yeah.
right?
And he may say new regime. Is it though?
Think about it, Jared, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look what happened. Superman Returns came out with Bryan Singer, and Bryan Singer was doing a movie, and WB panicked, rebooted instantly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with Zack Snyder, right? What happens? They panicked, so they put pressured him into doing BVS over Man of Steel 2.
Yeah.
So it's like panic button after panic button.
Yeah, I mean, again, you're not wrong. That's why I was thinking, could that happen? It's already happened. So it's not like it's totally out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah, Tevia says if this fails, that means everything connected will mean nothing.
If
Yes.
this fails, I think I mean, yeah, if this fails, that's going to be really bad. Because here's the thing also, since he's writing and directing it, guess what? It's all on him if it fails.
Yes. So
It is all on him.
it's all on him. All right, let's move on to we'll move on to Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League and apparently delayed, right? So let me just screen share this. Brave tab, where is it? All right, here we go. So it says here, right, in this article from Push Square, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is officially on schedule for 26th of May, but reliable Bloomberg reporter Jason Schreier insists it's been delayed. Apparently, staff have been told internally that the title will come out later this year, and the reason nothing has been announced yet is because Rocksteady is still trying to decide on a new release date. There's a possibility it could slip into 2024. The delay is likely due to polish. Uh, but publisher Warner Brothers have not been able to ignore disastrous feedback to the release recent State of Play re-reveal. Among the multitude of issues, the loudest criticism were pointed at the title lackluster of gameplay loop, which seemed to center around the shooting of purple orbs, and the unnecessary emphasis on gear score. But according to Jason Schreier, the delay will make a difference to these divinative elements. One seems certain. He wrote on Twitter, the core game isn't changing. That's unsurprising, of course, given Rocksteady has spent the best part of a decade developing this game and delayed it multiple times. Personally, we think that they may be already damage has already been done. The release of Destiny Star Infinite looked dated in 2023, we're not convinced that massive marketing for these characters anyway. Hopefully, we're proven wrong, but we're struggling to see enormous sales numbers uh, here. What do you think, Jared?
Okay, so in terms of what I think this delay could do, they could use. I mean, the overall gameplay is probably going to stay the same. But what I think they could at least do to at least show that they're like listening to the fans is take out the part of the game that says that you have to be online in order to play the game at all. Like, I
Yeah,
cannot believe that was ever an idea.
like
That is,
Tevia says,
yeah.
I say get rid of the live service element because those. Yeah, everyone wants the live service element to disappear, but it'll have another Gotham Knights on your hand, Tevia, if they take a live service element out of it.
Yeah, but again, likely they'll at least take out because I can still play Gotham Knights if I'm not connected to Xbox Live. So at least do that. At least do that in addition to polishing, so that way it looks like you at
I
least
would
address
say,
something.
I would say take out the live service for the story campaign mode.
Yes, exactly. Do that. I mean, allow like what I would at least do is if you unlock costumes, at least allow you to unlock and keep them when you're playing campaign. Is just make it so you don't have to be connected to the internet to even play single player.
Because the way I see it is like the multiplayer aspect, the end game stuff has to be multiplayer. But if they did what Avengers did, I think you'll get more people playing the game.
I mean, do you really want to use the Avengers as an example?
Well, in terms of story campaign, yeah, it was an idealistic because you could play it offline,
True, true. Yeah, at least do that. That's the one part of it that I was like, okay, that's good.
right? That's why I was making that example because uh, I know people might not agree with me on that, but I think that's the best option for Rocksteady, right?
Yeah, it is.
Um, but at the same time, like if it's a polish and if this game comes out, let's say uh August or July, August time,
Mm-hmm.
um, yeah, it's gonna have problems
Mm-hmm.
in
Yeah.
terms of sales and in terms of people playing the game. But they have to keep people talking like about this game, and they're not, and the developers haven't said anything, which is very very concerning.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
what do
I'm
you think?
like, I mean, yeah. I honestly don't know what to think about this because because there's so little information out about what they're doing for the delay. A lot of people are just saying it's for polish, which hey, that's great. Please do it for polish because if this game is because we don't want this game to release and it turns out just as bad as Gotham Knights. And
Oh yeah,
even
if
though
it turns out,
Gotham Knights itself is not a horrible game.
if this game if this game flops, um yeah, I don't know what else to do. Plus it's
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Conroy's last performance as Batman.
Yeah,
Yes,
so please put your best foot forward.
yeah, please put your best efforts into this game, because if you're gonna make this game last 2 years, make the campaign offline. Get If you do that, you'll get more people playing the game. that that's
Exactly.
a that's a given. um but you know what intrigues me the most about this
What?
is the fact that this game has a multitude of ways you get around, of getting past, like, oh, we can't do another Batman game.
Mm-hmm.
What they're gonna do? Use the Flash. Um, Tevia says, like, the only DC game we have left is Wonder Woman, which is, I'm hoping, turns out great. Yes, that game is still
Yes.
happening. That game is gonna still be um it's still coming out from Monolith. I say that'll be still 2024. I think summer of 2024. What do you think?
Yeah, that seems about accurate. And again, Tabby is right. This is the Wonder Woman's first game. They cannot afford to screw this up.
Yeah, but Monolith never screw up games, so
Yeah, so that's again. Do you trust the developer? Which here's the thing, though. I trust Rocksteady with Suicide because of what they've done in the past with DC games. So that's why I'm a little bit. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt when it comes to Suicide Squad.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, you know, I hope and pray that we get some official word for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League about its delay, because if it's delayed to 2024, I don't know what I'm going to be playing for the next 12 months.
Yeah, I don't know.
So it's going to be really difficult. Maybe Marvel Spider-Man 2, but that's pretty much it.
True. Let's see, they could do Marvel's. How about the in? I mean, there is Spider-Man 2. I mean, yeah, that's a good point. There's not a lot of games you can play. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not a lot. But I mean, like put it this way, you could always try and like revive a certain game, like maybe not Gotham Knights, but maybe it might be a good idea for an Arkham playthrough,
Maybe,
particularly if it's
yeah.
delayed, because you can get people caught up on the story of Batman at least.
At least, yeah, that's true. So basically, they're going to use this Suicide Squad Killer Justice League game to reboot entire Arkhamverse. How is that going to work? The best way is the Flash, Tevia. Tevia's the Flash is the answer to that, because that's what they've always been doing. Even in movies, they're using the Flash to reset everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's the Wolverine game, which isn't slated for next year, Tevia. It's not been announced for this year. So I don't know what I'm going to be doing. So anyway, yeah, shall we take a look at sell ZSJL to Netflix? Because
Yeah, just real quick, I want to read this tweet that just came out with David Ayer. He says, "I'm feeling a little sad today. Watching the tweets about DC, I had a really bad childhood, and I found solace in Batman and Superman. Batman because he dealt with dark places and bad people, and was a hurt kid like me. He overcame tragedy." So I'm like, yeah, this guy likes DC. I appreciate that.
hold on 1 second. Uh, all right, sell ZSJL to Netflix. That's our final topic of the night, and yeah, we're going to be talking about um how this momentum. Oh, you've retweeted it. Okay. I can't like it.
You can't.
No, it failed.
That's just Twitter online though.
I see a lot of tweets for Sell Celestial to Netflix. I've been liking it, retweeting everybody. Uh, have you been doing? Obviously, you've done your video.
Yeah,
Have you?
and yes, I have been doing that. In fact, I'm retweeting a Snyder Queen tweet right about now.
Yes. Oh, we're trending apparently. The good Austin, 40K tweets, and that was about an hour ago or
Mm-hmm.
40 minutes ago. We like your
Yeah.
tweet.
So far for Zell's ZSJL to Netflix, 40.9 thousand. And in terms of, I'm trying to find the other one. In terms of, I'm trying to find the other numbers. I don't know how people actually like keep track of this. Sell Snyderverse to Netflix.
Oh boy, you just been you just been tagged by Nick.
No, it's just because he apparently thought I was going to be on a stream of his later on today, but I can't.
Uh, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people still tweeting out about it. But it's looking positive. No negative stuff on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, let me see what. Why use the Flash 24/7 to reboot the universe? Why can't we have Wally West be the Flash? It's basically because they use Barry for everything. Tevia. Wally West was a big success back in the day, but now he isn't so much.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So that's
because
the
here's the
reason.
thing. The one character that they can easily, with very little setup, do a reboot for is Flashpoint. That's why
Yeah,
they do it.
that's why they're doing it.
Because
Yeah,
if they were to do like Christ on Infinite Earths, that requires movies worth of back. And if they're gonna set up for Christ on Infinite Earths, they might as well just do the just they might as well just complete the Snyderverse because it would take that much time.
yeah, for sure. Um, yeah, yeah. So all of this stuff, uh, it's gonna be a cr crazy week. Uh, it's gonna be a crazy week for the movement for
Mm-hmm.
Cell Celestial. By the way, guys, there's still the t-shirts. If you guys still haven't got yours yet,
Which
there
look great.
is
I still have to. I still have to.
there is the t-shirts. Let me get it.
And by the way, so do you want to talk about how apparently David Ayer's Suicide Squad was going to tie directly into
Oh
Zack Snyder's
yes,
Justice League?
yeah. By the way, before we talk about that, by the way, guys, if you guys want the black one, there is the black one, premium fit, the hoodie, uh, in black. I don't know why it's so expensive, but it shouldn't be.
Yeah, apparently
S-
they don't control the prices with Snyder Queen and the others.
So, yeah, approximately. Okay, so approximately you would get it on April 17th.
That's not bad.
Not bad. So, yeah, shall we talk about haircut discussion?
Yeah. I'm trying to find the picture because there was a picture he showed of Steppenwolf. And because okay, I'm gonna tell you. So apparently, so here's the difference between David Ayer's Suicide Squad and what we got in the Ayer cut. Okay, the reason why Enchantress turns evil is because she's being controlled by the Apocalyptians through a mother box, and she opens a portal, and Steppenwolf and Parademons come through.
Yes. So it's crazy that the haircut is completely different to the theatrical. This would have definitely made sense why Bruce Wayne went to go see Amanda Waller,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
exactly. And
So
yeah, well, it was partly to recruit the league, but yeah, it would have made a lot more. It would have actually had greater continuity. And apparently, there's no like people selling "Remember Superman" shirts. Okay, here we go. So I am going to share this image. So I'm going to actually download this image so I can share it easier. Oh no, hang on. So this is a blurry image, but I think this will be good enough. Hang on, let me find it. All right, here, let me blow it up. So this is going to be what it was going to look like. Hang on. This is the final battle for David Ayer's Suicide Squad. Let me share my
uh,
screen.
oh my God.
I know, right? That's the portal to Apocalypse. That's what that was supposed to be, not some stupid sky beam.
Yeah, the
And then
studio
the
meddle with
Zack
this.
Snyder Steppenwolf comes through, and apparently they defeat him. He retreats, and then he comes through covertly and starts assembling the other boxes.
Crazy, guys, isn't it? Crazy to
I think it's
see.
time to play a certain clip from Zack Snyder, don't you?
From Zach.
No, you know the clip we always play when it comes to Warner Brothers.
Yeah, second Warner Brothers.
Here you go.
Okay, I thought I didn't know which one it was. All right, so
What?
oh boy,
Oh, another thing.
no, I've just seen um not Jared, Nick's tweet.
Oh yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Mistakes happen. It's all good.
No, about Silicon Valley.
What did he say?
Take a look at the tweet, Silicon Valley.
The Silicon Valley Bank collapse could mean game over for a lot of gaming and comics journalists. Ah ha 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 ha! Ha! Suck it. And yes, Tevia asked a very good question. Why didn't we get that instead of the stuff we got? But it's kind of funny. The theatrical cut for Suicide Squad isn't that bad. It's not like the other cut of Justice League to Zack Snyder's Justice League, as far as we know.
No, it isn't.
But
And
apparently, it's supposed to have a lot more Joker in it too, and he's supposed to actually have a role and such. So I'm like, can we just get that? I want that.
yeah, we could have had that. In theatrical. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. But yeah, in terms of haircut, I hope we get the announcement at SnyderCon. I hope, fingers crossed, and hopefully they'll give us the Steppenwolf we all deserve.
Yes, because again, that's way cooler than the Liam Neeson wolf we got.
Wait, Liam Neeson was in the film?
No, what I mean is that if you look at the other version of Steppenwolf that we got in the theatrical cut, it looks like Liam Neeson.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking. I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, the really crappy version.
No, I thought you said Liam Neeson was. That's crazy.
That'd be even hilarious if they cut out all of Liam Neeson stuff.
Yeah. So before we oh boy,
Oh, again, we keep having all these great tweets.
apparently the Flash, Andy Muschietti has shared a snip of Flash's score legendary Abbey Road studio.
Ah, that's cool.
So I'll just retweet that.
Yeah, because we can't play it on here because otherwise the stream will get taken down.
Yeah. So I'll just retweet it. If you guys can check it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um. But yeah. I'm Zactified today. I'm Zactified.
I mean, activated.
Yeah. Zactivated. That's the word. But before we go, guys, this is your 5 minutes of fame that we're doing tonight because I'm feeling nice.
And by the way, show up in about an hour or so as we talk about the Matrix Revolutions, the last Matrix movie. Yes, I said the last Matrix movie.
Yes. So in the chat now, guys, is the StreamYard link if you want to partake. And if you want to talk about any of the topics we've discussed, it has to be on topic. No Super Sun stock, no thing, but it has to be on topic of what we discussed, from Shazam to Ben Affleck not directing, to Sal ZSGL to Netflix, the haircut, Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, all the topics we discussed today. This is your 5 minutes fame. So feel free to hop on. and I'll let you guys in. While we wait, Jared, if you got anything else coming up that you want, oh, we got our first guest.
Hello.
Ev!
Hey,
Hey guys.
so from what we discussed, what is your favorite thing?
Before you got discussed, and I figured and kind of Shazam stuff. I mean, I just saw the movie. I just reviewed on my channel, which I would put on the but YouTube BS and the audio won't let me shut the link on. It's heavy repeating, but I like that movie, and I just hope it does well because fuck the critics. The movie was great. Like, what the fuck is this critics smoking? Like, this movie is not fun. This movie bland. Like, if you want the same movie, I don't get these people. I mean, don't like. My brain.
Dude, as a Snyder Cut fan, as a Snyderverse fan, dude, we've been dealing with that ever since BVS came out.
Yeah. Well, not just that. Since Man of Steel came out shocking because Man of Steel didn't get good result of shocking.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's another topic in itself. That's another can of worms. But yeah, that's been talking to death. But I'm hoping that it got done well. But I want a sequel. I don't want the movie to bomb and fail. This thing failed. It was like sad and depressing. This movie was great. I want my sequel. Damn it! Do I have anything to tell about? But as you found, I kept them on the Mall family. Like the Superman family in general. Actually, like Superman family in general. Both the Mall family and the Superman family are my two of my favorite actually family in comics, not the Bat family, obviously. And
Yeah.
Spider-Man family, which got to go. My point of stance. So I was wondering what to do and just put the Hollywood. Because not like betting on BL, but like retreading saying one of one record. And now for TV movie, but that's not a topic. I just went to do well and did not bomb Lucy. Obviously, just got to Justice League. I'm not sure I got delayed. I'm not surprised. What do you guys think?
Me personally, I don't think the game has been delayed.
Really?
Yeah, I think if the game was delayed, it would have been announced by now.
True.
Interesting.
It would have been announced by Rocksteady and Warner Brothers, like especially heavily. They would have indicated by now because it's been a month, almost a month, since they're playing. They would have I said something. Okay, the game has been delayed. We'll let you know when the next release date window is. And they haven't said any of that.
True. I'm hoping this game not a failure because I hate live service games. Live service games need to go away. That trend needs to die and fire.
The trend is going away from that, so it could happen, Tavia.
Yeah, I mean, we still got WB Montreal's second game coming out. We still got Wonder Woman game coming out.
Yeah.
We got MK11, sorry MK12.
MK12.
It should have
12,
been
not 11,
Injustice.
12.
It should have been Injustice.
It should have been
I
Injustice.
would love Injustice 3, but with Comic Con gone, it won't be the same.
Because the dude from Under the Red Hood. It's really simple.
Use Bruce Greenwood.
That's true. He did vote Batman at the Underwood. He also voted Batman in Young Justice. Love that show. Still want season 6, damn it. But that's not how Joe.
As a movie, yeah, probably.
We'll see. Yeah, I still want Justice 3, but I know if we do get Justice 3, here's my story pitch. Story pitch had Johnny Tanner voice showing and tried to stop Justice Superman from becoming a monster. Okay, he ain't a monster, but we tried to convince him, like, that or whether the other, that just stop becoming a monster. Listen for once. But no one just meant, no, even you, my son, from reality, I won't stop. I've gone too far. And he's gone too far crazy. So, yeah, we have to turn it on after maybe to convince, maybe Damon Wayne to save. I don't know. That's what I would go with Heartbeat. I know we're going to invent a John Kemba, which I guess you won. I still have my same problem when we talk to but I'm going to go with that. But that book has an interesting idea with Earth 2, Lois Lane, and Earth 2 Falzard.
Earth 2 Falzard, yeah.
Yeah, with him showing up. It's an interesting idea. But we'll see how that turns out. But for Justice 3, that's my pitch. Other ideas for Justice 3? I have no idea. Jay, what's your pick in Justice 3?
My pitch was probably just do it first off, and second off, that's my first pitch. The story pitch probably is like well, the problem with pitching Injustice 3 is which ending do you do?
Batman ending. That didn't make more sense.
Although if they did the Superman ending, they could just do the Masters of the Universe comic except adapt it into the game.
I mean, they could do that, but the problem is trying to adapt that story. I felt like fan fiction about the life. So much I'd love to see that crossover. I don't think it would work in the game story. My best guess to go with the Batman. The Batman name made a lot more sense.
Yeah, it could, but I mean, if it's not that and it's the Batman ending, honestly, what I could see happening is, I mean, they already said the multiverse exists in Injustice 1. They could just do the Crime Syndicate shows up.
Not just the Crime Syndicate. You do the Antimatter. The Antimatter made the big bad.
Yes, Antimatter will work for so much better. You already have Darkseid in here. Injustice 3, Darkseid War.
Ooh, that's a great idea. Yeah, even though I will make that storyline interesting because it does a lot of can worms, and it does connect to the multiverse.
That storyline was so good. Don't you be bashing bashing Darkseid War.
No, I'm not bashing John. Right? The tie-ins are pointless, but the main story is good. Ignore the tie-ins. Like the main story is good.
Yeah, the tie-ins didn't make a lot of sense in the timeline. So I'm like, where is this taking place?
Wait, what? Wait, what? The depth and. Wait, what was it all in his head? Then he cut them all. You know what? Fucking going to cut them all. He began the god of something. Gods. Yeah, god, and that gets thrown out the window because we don't do it with throwing away. Then why did it the concept? You have to execute it and bring him over to man. Who cares? That's just they know what to do.
Yeah.
Cut them all.
So, is there anything else you would like to add, Tevia, before we end off here?
Yeah, one more thing. I bought the training machine, the haircuts. If the haircut happens, I bought it out of curiosity. But I have an info about that thing. Yeah, we're sure about that. But after the training event, I got it about before. I don't really care the training event. I don't think this might work. But if it does work, then I would say, oh shit, actually work. I'm surprised. I now say I was wrong. Like I did before when is that the static code and that years ago. I said, well shit, I was wrong. It was happening after all. So if it happens, yay. If it doesn't, I moved on at this point. However, that's not to say, I don't want it to happen. Part of me wants it to happen so I can get some closure. And part I do want an anime movie. Because anime movie will be the best option. Live action, at this point, it's too far gone.
Don't be so sure, Tavia. Don't be so sure.
Don't be so sure.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. So I say anime is probably better option. If we do live action, sure, why not? I'm going to bite the bullet and see how it turns out. If we go to Netflix, we'll see. If not, then I got nothing. Okay. Have an haircut? I got nothing. I'll see it happening or not. That's all I got.
Okay.
Right, dude,
well, if you want to promote your stuff, if you want to promote your channel, go ahead. We'll let you promote your.
Put the link in the private chat. We'll put it in.
Put the link in the private chat. We can post to your channel.
Okay, I can do that.
And let everyone know what you're up to.
Yep. Currently, I reviewed Shazam Fury of the God on my channel, and I think the movie's good. Forget the critic. The critic, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I feel like I'm gonna watch the movie really good. I'll put a link to my review in the private chat.
Sure.
Let's see. Yeah, it is.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, check out my videos and the guys. I put in the private in the description. I'm also planning to do a video on the Tinder Gone book. Apparently that book got canceled, apparently, which it might have been kind of mercy killing because that book was not good. It's really bad. So since that book is dead and buried, I made you a video about that news. That book I came on seeing I didn't care about that book. Tinder Gone book. The only reason I give it him because Tinder Gone. I don't remember the book was bad. The book was train wreck. But hopefully that means I'm planning if this happens. But yeah, get Tinder Gone good. That's good and not horrible. Alright, 1 point next to the gentleman. You know my point. Okay, here come my channel. Yeah, I got nothing. I'll probably finish something. I
All
made a
right.
live stream on the demon plane called Red Meadow something. I forget the name. Uh, I'm gonna play that game. But that's all I got. Try
All
to
right.
Jared behind me.
All right. See you,
Yeah.
Tevia.
See you, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Jared, what have you got coming up to let people know? Because we're ending it here.
Well, in about a half hour, I got the Matrix Revolution stream. Monday, I'm reviewing the entire Donny Cates Venom run. And Indie Wednesday, I'm still figuring out what book I want to do. If you guys have any suggestions, DM me at Comics League JT. It's right there under my name. And in terms of Under Two Capes next week, so I've done a lot of episodes talking about which characters are unnecessary and not needed. I'm gonna flip the script a little bit. On next Friday, I'm gonna be doing the Under Two Capes for next week will be why Jimmy Olsen is important to the Superman like world.
Okay.
Yeah, so I figured I'd kind of change it up a little bit. I think that'd be a good way to like vary my content a little bit.
Yep. Cool.
And that's basically what I got. Again, like, comment, subscribe to Taladia's channel. Let's get him to 1K. Like, comment, subscribe to Comics League and all of our affiliate channels.
Yes, guys, make sure you do like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. We're on that road to 1K. But besides that, guys, I'm going to be posting my video tomorrow for Suicide Squad Killer Justice League news roundup, and also let me just say.
Yeah, I just dropped the
Oh,
link to my channel. And by the way, I just put up a fan edit because I'm known for my fan edits on it's a tribute clip to Zack Snyder's Justice League. So if you guys are a fan of the Snyder Cut, go check that out. It's a really cool one.
and make sure you subscribe to Comics League, which you guys can see here.
Yes, please.
Subscribe to him. Get him up to 1K as well. He's almost there.
I'm about 12 subscribers away from 500, so let's do it.
He's 12 away from 500. Let's get him to 500, guys. That'd be awesome to help him reach that goal. And guys, I will be doing more streams. Don't forget next Tuesday stroke Wednesday. Well, Wednesday morning for me, Tuesday night for you guys, as we watch along Superman and Lois episode 2. And hopefully there won't be hanky panky in the next episode, hopefully.
I love
So
that.
on that note, I've been your host Taladia Plays. That has been Comics League, and thanks for joining us. So stay safe, everyone. We'll see you guys in the next show.